see here. Going real quick. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Modern City Empire world opening today, you guys. Today, I wanted to do a little video showing you guys the progress of everyone's build and seeing how the world's been doing so far because, yeah, it's been a while since I did a video on Modern City Empire, so yeah. So basically, you guys, last time, we did a couple projects, I believe, in the world, you guys. So basically, there's some mini games here. There's just like some post office and stuff right here now appeared. Basically, you guys remember this spawn area. But basically, we have a Project Idea HQ, and this is where we pretty much have our meetings at, and then discuss which kind of projects we want to put up once we have space on the board. So basically, all we could put on the board is only 9 projects. Pretty soon, I'm gonna move number 1 and number 2 to the front of the boards. But basically, the next 2 ideas that are probably gonna be added is the trampoline place and the space boat race, because of the fact that the space TNT run takes a while to build. So yeah, so we basically finished part 2 of the player mob tower. I call it player mob tower dojo, but yeah, that one is done, you guys. So yeah, it's over here, you guys. I'll show you guys real quick. So basically, the first part 1 to the tower, you guys, was this mob tower. I mean, which had 2 withers. Most of the time, you guys seen me try to repair it, but yeah, that's where the 2 withers and everything's at. Take this out real quick. Yeah, let me take this out. So yeah, which is pretty easy, I would say, if you have your diamond armor and stuff. You could go through here. This one shows all the mobs and stuff that I spawn in the tower. Entry fee is only 4 stacks of cobblestone. So yeah, I mean, whenever you want to take on that tower, it's right there, you guys. But like I said, it has Mr. and Mrs. Maze Wither in there, so it's not that easy because it has 2 withers that I spawn in there. And then I would like you guys to introduce part 2 to the tower, you guys. It says help me on here because I'm actually the one that's in here. Yeah, basically what happened last time after you guys beat it the withers, so basically I'll just go up so you guys can read that. But yeah, it said help me, the withers you killed in the last tower turned me into an Enderman. So basically, I'm just basically saying by everything, as in like if you have enchanted apples, all that stuff, you basically start like when you first started the world with nothing, because you get stuff as you climb the tower. I'll also explain that in chat when you're actually ready to. Oh wait, that's my stuff in there. But yeah, basically that includes enchanted apples, potion bottles, all that stuff. Whatever you want to put in there, you could put it in there. You basically start with no armor, but there is a starter chest in there with leather armor and a wooden tool, which is I might as well say it. It's full leather armor, 5 cooked cod, and a wooden axe, and that's what you start with. And then as you go up the tower, there's a chance that you might get a good reward or a bad reward. If you get too many bad rewards, then as you're climbing up the tower, the mobs get harder and harder. So yeah, hello Phantom. Okay, whatever. guys. You get easy mobs if you get bad. So basically, there's tasks in the tower, you guys. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I'll just go right here. So basically, as you climb the tower, you guys, there's tasks that you have to do to pass in order to reach the mob room. So basically, you have to do 2 tasks before you reach the mob room, 3 tasks before you reach this mob room, 3 tasks before you reach this level 3, and then 2, and then 3, and then all from 6 through 9 is all 2 tasks, because you slowly start getting back up to the top. So yeah, because 6 through 9 are just 2 tasks because you're closer to the top up there. And after you're at the top, you know, it's just basically your mobs basically depend on how good you did on the tower. So if you did horrible on the tower, then that means I'll spawn with harder mobs for you to kill before you have to face me. And like all the towers, there's when you get up to the way top, there's a small reward that you could take and leave, or there's a bigger reward that you could stay and fight me and the mobs, and then you'll get the big reward, which I can't tell you what the big reward is, because you know, it's just, I can't tell you because it's a new tower. But yeah, you guys, and like all my towers, I don't tell anyone what the rewards are unless it's like that tower that already shows it on there. But basically, this is double the stacks of cobblestone. So instead of 4 stacks of cobblestone, you guys, it's 8 stacks. So just remember that. It's now open. So basically, there's a chest in there that says starting equipment. Follow soul torches. Basically, I'm watching you guys do tasks and stuff, so no cheating or no trying to back out of it, or you're just DQ'd from the tower. That's just it. Of course, I'll kill you to get you out of the tower, but you know, of course, like always, I'll give your stuff back, or whatever stuff you want to keep that you collected in the tower as you climbed. But yeah, there's a little storybook here. I don't know if you guys will get this, so I might as well set it today real quick. Show you guys it real quick. A little backstory. So let me go ahead and go into survival. There we go. So basically, there's a book right here. You guys get this before you enter the tower. Yeah. You guys get this before you enter the tower. It's just a little 2-page book, you guys. It doesn't really have nothing else. But basically, it says host versus Enderman, and it's just a little talk thing. I'll just put that on there for a couple of let's just say about 30 seconds. So when it hits 9. So yeah. If you guys want to read that, go ahead. But yeah. Now's the time to read it. Alright, you guys. So basically, you guys get that book. Basically, where it just depends on you guys of what crap, I accidentally saved and quit. I'll reload it right now, but basically that book, you guys, is what you get before you start the tower. Sorry, let me reload the world real quick. I wasn't trying to exit you guys, I was just trying to change me back to creative. But yeah, that book you get before you go into the tower. Also, I'll be collecting the 8 stacks of obsidian before you enter the tower. So, yeah. Like I said, more mini games will pop up as more people trade from the trade shops. I mean, there's basically 4 shops in the world, you guys, and basically all those materials go into making mini games. So if the more materials we collect in all 4 shops, which are, the 4 shops are the enchantment shop, the restaurant, the flower shop, and the crop shop, those will go towards new mini games coming up, or new projects that need to have requirements for it. Also, if we get overstocked, like say for example on one supply, then we switch that into a different supply, so that way none of the supply goes to waste or is just sitting around. Which happened to be a lot of redstone, you guys. So basically I transformed like one stack of redstone to like a stack of diamonds. Just swap it out. So that I'm using all the material that you guys collect. So yeah. So far you guys, it's been kind of good because I had a couple people come in the world. Basically that's Yummy Tech's friend that came in here. My house is right here, obviously right by the fountain, because you know we like fishing. And then we have Yummy Tech's, we have Undead Dragon and his friend over here. And then I bring in two friends. I don't know when they're gonna probably come back on, but they're right there. So yeah, basically the main mission right here is to get to a 80 by 80 plot, which is level 8 diamond level. I'm really looking for committed players, you guys, so that way the plot ain't just sitting there in the world. So yeah, that's why I tried to send people invites to the world, because there are plots here. So yeah, basically after you get to 80 by 80, you'll have access to diamond level. Also, you guys could take on that tower, and then after you take on that tower, you could take on that tower, or you could take on that tower and then that tower. I don't know what way you want to do it. Whichever way you want to do it. I mean, it's up to you what you want to take on when you come in. That one's more harder than this one because you basically start from scratch, like when you first came in the world with nothing. So yeah, and then work your way up. Yeah, I got a new statue right there, which is my friend's Undead Dragon's friend. So now we have a total of 4 statues. Of course, being the co-hosts always get the statue first, even though we don't do mini games, because it's just for you guys. I mean, you guys contribute to the world, and then we you know, make it for you. I mean, I make it for you, and I get help from the co-host too, which is Amy Michelle Gaming, and then so do I help too. So yeah, that's how we make projects like these, because they all come from you guys now. That's why we have a project idea HQ right here, because that's where all the ideas you guys put in come in. But if you guys want to see the upcoming projects, you guys, I'll just come in here real quick since I haven't read them yet. So basically on number 1, it's gonna be the trampoline place. Number 2 is the space boat race. Number 3 is the space shovels. 4 is the target practice building. Where's 5? 5 is parkour challenge building. So it's just a parkour building. Probably going to be as huge as that or a little bit smaller, it just depends. And 6 will be basically a player versus player area, so PvP area, if you guys ever want to fight each other to practice, just like target practice. So yeah, that will be number 6 coming up, and then I haven't labeled these yet, but once I put number 2 and number 3, and I'll relabel the numbers. I mean, these ones are here. So yeah, that being said, I hope you guys like this little tour of what's going on. So basically the 4 shops that I was talking about that supply the materials, you guys, is the crop shop, which you get crops from, of course, and then the flower shop. And we have the restaurant over here, of course, that's where you get the food at. And you have the enchantment shop and other items over here. So yeah, I mean, we don't have that much mini games yet, but as soon as we get the supplies, because there's usually I know most of these say complete, but mostly there's like a supply requirement. All 8 supplies are labeled on stacks right here, and then as soon as all the stacks are down to 0 and it says complete coal requirement, log requirement complete to diamond requirement complete, then the project will be saying under construction. And then once the construction is done, I usually, since this one's done, I'll show you guys, but basically I get a crimson sign, or obviously a sign because it needs to match. I'll show you guys what happens to the project. So basically in this one's done now, you guys. So basically it matches up with this one now. Project name here, so that's just gonna go project name until I put the other project on there, which I'm probably gonna do this video. So yeah, let's see here, project. Okay. So there's 6 labeled. Okay. I think we're gonna do number. Let's see here. 6. We'll do number 7 for. Let's see here. Space Shovel, Space Snowball Arena. Let's go ahead and do number 7 for Snowball Arena. And then we'll do 8 is Lava Parkour. And then number 9 will be Space Shovels. So basically, once I take number 1 and number 2, those will go down a number, making them closer to being on the board. So basically, these will all be waiting here, and then if I see real quick. Sometimes I put stuff in my memo just in case I mess up on the name, so I'll just fix that real quick. Thought I spelled it right, but I guess I didn't. My mistake. Alright. T. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna edit that title real quick. My TV. That's good. That you finished your room and set up your TV, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this title. I thought I was close, but eh. TRAM. There we go. There we go. So there we go. There's a new idea right there, which is not project name here. So that one's trampoline place, and then the next one that's scheduled to go on the board is, let's see here. So this one's on the board. Number 2. Where's number 2? Space boat race. So officially number 2 on the board, you guys, is Space Boat Race. So I'll go ahead and put that on the board out here. space boat race. So there we go. The two new ideas that are on the board officially, guys, is trampoline place and space boat race. So yeah, I need to set up the requirements for the building to get built itself. Let's go ahead and do that. And then basically, since I took those two off the board, number 3 turns into number 1. Basically, it goes down 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 4 now. Four. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's 5. And there we go. So now the numbers decrease because I put projects on the board. So yeah, that's just how the board works, you guys. It lowers the number so that it gets closer to getting built. That way, when you guys, if you guys are curious when your project's gonna be built, then you could check out the board because now it's updated. All right. So now I'm going to put the trampoline place right here on the whatchamacallit. What? Okay, never mind. I'll just spell it out right there. There it is. There it is, you guys. I was hoping it'd pop up the right way the first time. There we go. This one's space boat race, so I'm gonna put a line right here. let's do. Alright, so now we got the official requirements for this project, which include 3 stacks logs, 4 stacks coal, 3 stacks iron, 5 stacks gold, 3 stacks lapis, 7 stacks redstone, 5 stacks emeralds, 4 stacks diamonds. So yeah, that's the new. It's just based on how big the building's gonna be. That's why the it fluctuates up and down. So like this one's gonna be bigger, so that would be a bigger requirement, like on logs and stuff. So yeah. And we'll do what's this? Lapis. Can you move out of my way, slime? Thank you. Let's do 8. That sounds right. And then we'll do, let's see here. Alright, there we go. I hope you guys kind of know how the board works, you guys. It's just based on how big the building's gonna be. Like this one's probably not gonna be as big because it's just like a trampoline house, I guess you could say, like one of the smaller buildings in the area that's probably gonna be. But yeah, this one's gonna take more supplies because it's gonna be up higher to the sky because it's called Sky Boat Race. Just as Space TNT run, which just as Space TNT run, this is Space Boat Race, so it requires a little bit more supplies to build, if you kind of get that. But yeah, pretty soon I'll start decreasing the supplies and all that as soon as we get enough, like say redstone or any other supplies into the shops, and then I'll start lowering the requirements and so on and so forth until it says it's complete, like this, like log requirement complete, all that complete, and then it'll be under construction, which I'll find a spot to put it on the map. So yeah, basically this area, you guys, is probably gonna be the mini game area, or you know, the survival mini game area back here. Yeah, so I think I pretty much ran through everything, you guys, besides the shops, but I'll just run you through them real quick. So basically this is the crop shop. As you level up your buildings when you come in, like I said, you'll get more stuff unlocked on the board as you climb the levels. Also, you could buy stuff from the previous levels, like say if you're level 6 and you're like, oh, I want sugarcane but I need more pumpkin seed, then you could just be like, okay, I'll give you a stack of redstone and then I'll give you 5 lapis so that I can get some pumpkin seeds, or so on and so forth. But you have to have that spot of the board unlocked in order to do so. You can't just go, oh, I'm gonna get this or that, because it depends on your level of your house. Like, I'll show you guys real quick. So basically on my house, obviously you see that it's level 8. So level 8, 80 by 80 home. So that means I have the whole board unlocked, which is 1 through 8. So that means if I need something from level 1 board or so on and so forth, then I could buy it. So basically level 1 would be like, oh, whatever. Level 1 all the ways to 8 I could buy. But like if you're level 1, then all you could buy is on the log area because you start on the log area. And one more thing before I get off, since you guys haven't seen the mining area in a while. But basically, you guys, I refilled everything in this mining area as well. So there's fresh supplies everywhere. Someone said that we needed more logs, which was one of my friends. So they said, oh, we need more logs. So I went ahead and me and the co-hosts refilled the log area, which is all organized now. I don't know if you guys seen it before, but it was just like all random, but this is all better organized, so that way I know which to refill when it gets close to being empty. So yeah, just pick a wood, any wood you want. So yeah, whatever you want to make your house out of, then, or you could just make it out of cobblestone, just like I made it, chiseled out. Basically, all these levels are refilled. That's coal, iron, they're all refilled because a lot of the stuff that was when we first opened the server was already getting empty, you guys. So off camera, I refilled them all. So just showing you guys again, it's all refilled. So it's the redstone. And then the emeralds are refilled too. And so are the diamonds. So yeah, we got more supplies for the supply tower. I mean material tower over here. Yeah, mining tower, mining building. So yeah, we have all the supplies stocked up again, you guys. So just to let you guys know that too. But yeah, so fresh new supply, fresh new building. New projects on the board. Some stuff that already popped up, like this was already here. I mean, that was like one of the first projects that were on the board. But yeah, it was a Modern City Empire, you guys, does not run out of projects. Like I said, we have a negotiating place right there with the flames and stuff, which I usually tell people when there's like a couple people on here that we need a meeting, because if there's projects missing on the board, I usually try to keep it stocked up to 9. So yeah, if you guys are in the world, you guys can actually input what kind of ideas you would like. If it's already on the board, then I'll be like, nah, it's already here already. So, you know, you guys can't pick that same idea again because it's already built. Unless it's like something different or whatever, so on and so forth. I think you guys get the point. But yeah, that's pretty much it that I have to show for right now. I'm hoping that we get more projects unlocked or under construction, like the Space TNT run, the Space Boat Race, so on and so forth, in the background of here. So that way I could have more to show you guys. But yeah, so far we got the main mob towers here. Player mob tower over here. Mob tower over there. Player mob tower. Dojo over there. So yeah, like I said, if you guys want to try any one of these two towers in here, this one or that tower in here, just let me know, and maybe leave your PSN if you actually want to be my friend on here. Yeah, I know, I seen him out here. I know, I seen him. That's why I said hi to a Phantom. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. And then if you guys want to come in here, like I said, I have a commitment. You have to be committed to the server, you guys. So if you guys are not committed, eventually your spot will be taken over by someone else. So yeah, if you're not committed to the server, or if you're max level and then you're just well, if you're max level, then it's fine. But if you're like low level and you just barely came on the server and you just don't want to play, and then I just told basically I told you guys the rules. I mean, I went through the rules last time in my videos. I don't know if you guys seen it. But basically when you spawn in this bedrock area for all the reasons, so that way you guys can read all the rules and so on and so forth. But yeah, it shows basically everything that you need to do. If you need help, just let us know in chat or whatever. If you need help with anything at all, just let us know in the chat area, which is right here. It's not that hard. All you do is press the right, as you can see right there, you just press that and then you can open the chat bar, and just communicate. If you need help with anything or you don't understand this, just let me know and then I'll just talk you through it. It's quite simple. It's like a simpler version of the other worlds that I usually host, but yeah, it's pretty laid back, easy. Anyone could basically pass it. I mean, even my friend Undead Dragon passed it, you guys, and he's not that good. I mean, he's good at Minecraft. It's just, you know, he just sometimes don't want to play it or whatever, not, or whatever he wants to. Usually just with me, he makes an exception. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you thought of the video in the comment section below, or you have any questions about the world of how it was run, then I'll just talk you through it and stuff. And when you guys come in and stuff, if you guys ever want to join in. There is an age restriction on here. I don't know if you guys will read it when you guys come in, but if you guys ain't a certain age on here, you're not coming in, because I don't want to deal with little kids or any of that stuff. So yeah, keep it all adult age like. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like always, I'm Sonic Dan 777. This is Sonic Dan Gaming, and I'll catch you guys next time in another Modern City Empire video. Hopefully I'll give you guys an update soon whenever new projects get built. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in another Minecraft video here on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications when I upload videos on YouTube. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time in another video. Until next time, you guys, peace out.